guys, to everyone. It's my pleasure to have with me today one of the, let's say, the newest band, newest project, but it's gonna be really big in a while. So I'm glad to have kind of one of the first interview or something. We have Emily from Suldusk. This is a huge phenomenon, Suldusk, at the moment. How does it feel, Emily?
It feels amazing to get the music out and to connect with people from around the world like yourself. It's brilliant, really good. Yeah.
I mean, Suldusk is like I was telling you before. It has such amazing, influences, and you can hear. I mean, first the video clip of you. I don't know. You're an actress. You're born acting. You're ethereal in that music video. Are you sure you came from Australia? You're not from another country, the planet? Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, it was fun. It was fun to do that video. Just
Nice.
there was a lot of enjoyment being able to use my body to feel it.
And it's important because as well it's a way to releasing music and expressing music, because it's not only singing and shouting on the microphone, it's as well moving, and that's a way of thing that people can connect to your music. Like, we don't have only to listen, we can even dance with it, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, of course, Anthesis, like I was saying, is the last album. And but of course, before Anthesis, that was out on a week ago, something like that, the 1st of March, that already I think is going pretty well. You started in around 2017-16, so there's something behind him before Anthesis, because maybe people can see you now like, oh, Anthesis, the first album, it's the second one. So as for starting, of course, I want to ask you as well about your own personal musical journey, Emily, like how you started, and I mean, throughout all these years, how you ended up to just creating Suldusk, because it was like your own project at the beginning.
I started just myself and an acoustic guitar. I did it for myself. I didn't do it to get signed or perform in front of other people.
For yourself.
I just wanted to do it for myself, and I put it on SoundCloud. I uploaded it, and people were responding. They were responding, and I had a lot of friends on SoundCloud who did very underground black metal, just one-person projects, really raw, and just really pure. And that's inspired me to fuse my acoustic stuff and make it more just a bit more inspired by a more epic sound.
Yeah, because and of course, like when you were there to release like the first album, Lunar Falls, in 2019, at the beginning it were just you, or already was the four lineup that we know today?
Yeah, it was just me. I found a good producer, and I said, let's record these songs. And we did get a few session musicians in to help out with some of the instruments. Sure. But I've written everything, and he helped me just shape the songs. And that was released through Northern Silence Productions, and he's Torsten Sub, who runs Northern Silence Productions. It's a small label based in Germany, and it has it's more atmospheric black metal, that sort of style. So I was pretty shocked when he wanted to support the project, and he was fantastic. He was really good.
And about of course, like you were saying, there was on this SoundCloud, on this, let's say, this raw black metal. So I, of course, comes spontaneous to ask you about your influences, like at the beginning, as well as your own personal influences. If it comes straightforward for black metal, because you mentioned as well like an acoustic sound, so people can.
No, I love Ada. I love every music. For me, it doesn't matter what genre. Like, I listen to so many different genres. I get inspired by different. I don't just listen to heavy music or dark music. I love everything. So for me, the band though that had the biggest influence on, I think, on this project was Agaloff. And Agaloff,
Oh
they
my
did
god.
the
Yeah,
they did like acoustic based
I remember.
atmospheric black metal.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it was when I first heard it and I went, whoa, that's beautiful.
yeah,
And how do I learn? I learned a lot of their
yeah,
songs, to play them and then to sing along and to do the harsh vocals. And they were a big influence. But I have so many influences,
yeah,
like metal influences, classic influences. I
yeah.
like jazz. Um, I like pop. If people say, "Oh, pop," yeah, but
What's the problem? Maybe we
a
are
good song,
growing up
yeah,
listening
a good
to
song.
Madonna. So,
That's right. Like
yeah,
Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac is an old pop, but
and
it's timeless. It's
yeah,
beautiful.
and I like
So for me,
that. Yeah,
for me, it's a combination of things. But what comes out of me
yeah. It's
is
your
pretty
it's your
extreme.
sound. Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty extreme. It goes really. It's very
but you
ethereal, and then it's really brutal.
yeah,
So
but you see, there's I think that like see when you mention this like Fleetwood Mac, I think we can see some kind of influences of Stevie Nicks in you, like let's say darkish, let's say not want to say black metal, but let's say like darkish and like the opposite side of Stevie Nicks, if you know what I mean. There's something that the way you move, the way you dance, the way you sing, that can make you think about not like her Stevie Nicks said herself, but what she represents in that field of music. This ethereal, endless, almost not human, almost being. Yeah,
100%. But
yeah,
I also see them. They are an inspiration still, because they
yeah,
were very strong individual
yeah,
musicians,
yeah,
and together, when they came together, they were a real musical
yeah.
force, and they wrote about their troubles, and
Yeah, she wrote about the lobby, the
it was
love.
amazing.
I mean,
Amazing. Yeah.
she taught to the woman to express even the hate for their man, apart Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton was the nicest, but Stevie Nicks wrote about let's say attacking like kind of this. Of course, this accent cheating on her, but that's good because it means that we can write even about that.
Yeah, it's healthy expression, and now we see it a lot. Where we see a lot of women who,
Miley Cyrus.
even when I did the first album, the producer, when I did harsh vocals, I was experimenting.
Okay.
He looked at me. He's like, "Do you really have to do that?" And I said, "Yeah, I have to, because I have to express all of it, not just the beautiful and the pretty.
No.
Life can be ugly and emotions can be brutal,
Exactly.
and I want to show that in a audio way. I want to have those sounds." So,
and that's a beautiful thing, because like talking with you like that, you seem to like you have this like really this smiley face, really, and when you go on the stage there is a transformation of Emily. It's like but it's always that's what I mean, that's what the beauty of it, because I think in interviews, in real life, whatever we want, we can always have to express ourselves, even in the weirdest way. I've been said we are all freaks. Doesn't matter.
We are.
Yeah.
But I'm smiling because when I talk about music, that's my happy place. Playing music and talking to music lovers like you, who are passionate about music, makes me so happy, because it's just a good energy,
Yeah, but there's something as well in Suldusk and in you that, like I said, I don't want to be all the time, because I think I'm saying that constantly, but I'm having proof after proof. As we mentioned, you Black Braid at the beginning. We did a first interview. There was just first video clip, first album, and I said, I think you're gonna change the history of black metal. I think, and he was like, yeah, probably I know. And when there was out Black Braid 2, I saw the views on YouTube going up. I was like, and I told him I knew it, and he's already writing Black Braid 3. So he's already there. I was like, dude, you're never gonna stop. Give a little bit of breath to other band. So he went straightforward. Happens with other bands as well. And I told them, see you in a couple of months and let's talk about how you went big. And that's what the same vibe that I got from you, because there's no one really like you in the music scene that has something, it's not only about the jazz sound, the music, the lyrics, but there's something. And I think you saw, because you captured people following you, went on Napalm. There's something. And people starting to, I'm catching, Suldusk for that. I have a contract with them because they saw there's something. And I think that we will have, I don't know, an interview maybe in a couple of months over 1 year and say, remember Emily, the first interview, just the beginning in Australia, now you're playing, I don't know, in Wacken, whatever, an example.
I hope so. We really would love to play in some of the festivals and in Europe. And I think that's where a lot of our people are, because Australia is pretty small. And even to tour here, you have to travel a long way. Coming to Europe is we're speaking to a booking agent and we're organizing that. And we really want to come later in the year. Yeah.
So let's say it here, because everyone, people from Midgårdsblot came across. I mean, Suldusk is perfect for Midgårdsblot. So who knows? Maybe in 2025. I mean, I think everyone's gonna be happy. I'm gonna throw the ball in the Midgårdsblot group chat.
Please.
But first, coming back to the first album, because like you were saying, you were just like still your project. But what was about the sound and the topic? Because Lunar Falls, you love the title first of all. So what is behind the lyrics, meaning, and the sound, like how it started, how it was?
Lunar Falls, I think, was it was just the songs that I've been working on, and I really wanted to get them recorded by someone who understood dark music. And the producer, Mark Kelson, was in a band called The Eternal, who toured with Swallow the Sun and European Doom. He understood European Doom. And so he did such a good job producing the album and making it from little acoustic project to making it more epic. And we worked on it together. We really crafted it together.
That's amazing, the union.
I honestly didn't think, I was just happy to release something. I really didn't realize that now even, people ask me, are you making vinyl? I want to buy it. It's collectors. They're saying words to me.
They want it.
Now, it's surreal. Like, people will say, that album, it's a masterpiece for what it was and what it is. And I still kind of go, people really dug it. They really enjoyed it and they get value out of it. And a lot of people have said to me that it's their comfort album. They'll put it on in the back and soothe them and help them through COVID, lockdown, and all that. And for me, I still can't absorb it. I still think I just wrote those songs for myself, and I hoped maybe a few people would like it, but people around the world listen to it still, and it still gets a lot of rotation. And I think, wow, how did this happen? So I'm very proud of that album because it has got a special place in a lot of people's hearts. So it makes me very proud.
It's as well important to know as you like, because of course listening to Anthesis is beautiful, but there's something as well before, and that before is what Suldusk are today. So, and how we switch then into Anthesis, because we went through, like, you're just Emily, and now with a full lineup.
I needed to find musicians to help me perform Lunar Falls, to make it live, to play those songs. And I looked around me and I saw a couple of really good musicians. I auditioned a few people and they helped me perform, which was great. And then we had a lot of COVID lockdowns here in Melbourne. It was the worst in the world, where they kept us in our homes for 2 years. We couldn't play live music.
Really?
It was bad. It was nearly 2 years straight. It was bad. It was real bad. And the good thing though was that we would just start writing together. And so Josh and Shane, who are also at Suldusk, we would send each other things and kept working on what is now Anthesis. But it was different. It was a different feeling writing with other people. And we've performed a few times, and then the violinist she's been playing in a lot of bands in Melbourne here for a long time, and she said, I really want to join Suldusk, and I said, welcome. Welcome. I've got it. Yeah, welcome, because for me, I have such good quality musicians with me now.
Beautiful.
I love listening to them. I love hearing them play. I love their sharing their ideas. They know that it's my project, though. They know that I'm the leader, and they're okay with that.
Every decision came from Emily at the end. You know, like when you have to, like when you have a group of people. Okay, you're going to vote. My vote is like for 2 people. It's a double.
It's a democracy, but a little bit of a dictatorship. A little bit.
Yeah, but that's you started the project, and as well, you know, it's beautiful having these. Because you spoke about them. It shows that like really there is admiration, and as well, you know, this kind of vibration, let's say, between all of you that makes that as well contribute to see what we see like in the 3 last singles that you released and you hold the album. Because otherwise, I think that you would just, or probably yourself would say, well, it's not worth it. Just I keep on going by myself. That's just that.
Yeah. And I think I wanted to grow. I wanted to, the word anthesis is from the Greek word anthesi, you know, which is to blossom, to grow. And so I wanted the project to grow. Yeah. And also, I think in that time between the first album and the second album, I changed a lot as a person. I had to grow and evolve and become, just change for the better. And it was hard. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it, but I had to.
Which path is easy? Which path is easy?
Exactly.
Once you're settled, and I did it. There's another path. Like, okay, I can't rest never.
That's right. Now it's okay. I'm more chill. I don't have to make so many changes. I can just enjoy. But it was it was like being in water like this.
But
it was hard.
Yeah, and water, I don't know if it's because of the video clip. It's something that I came, like, you know, the elements, water, fire. There's the water that is, I'm a kind of shocked to the waters because that's I'm in the spirit world, healing and stuff. And it comes this element from Suldusk, from water all the time, like as a water, like there's this element in the band, in the music or somewhere spread it. And I'm like, okay, I'm drowning because that's kind of, you know, like this kind of energy that came and said, that's kind of, they feel the water energy in that band, in that project. And it's unbelievable. Like, I hear you like water in your, or maybe another, I don't know, Runail she's a Runail, she plays most of the time, maybe Midgard, but I hear this hair and, or like the wind. Black Braid is fire. But from you it's like water. So this water element is something that, I don't know, it's, you can perceive it, especially in Anthesis. You can perceive it and feel it, and it gives, even if, you know, the rough vocals, but give you peace. So you made something that could be like in the black metal catalog and scene, but as well can be in the folk catalog, but as well can be like in the meditation catalog. So
well, totally, because I think that there's a lot of nature elements and water. You picked it up. That's so perfect, because for me, the ocean is like the mother, the great mother, and it's all water is also emotions, and emotions like the tide, you know, they come,
exactly.
the waves, they hit you, they come, you know. So the ocean is very much my place, and it's my place where it helps me. Tomorrow is going to be really hot, so I'm going to drive to the coast, and it's summer. Well, it's autumn now, but it's still hot. And any chance I get, I just want to go to the ocean. So yeah,
I am you, because here in Milan tomorrow is supposed to be rainy. Like here it's sunny, Sicily, because I'm in Sicily and it's sunny. I almost want to go to the beach as well. But tomorrow there is raining, and I'm already, you know, with the winter jacket. Like when I can get rid of the winter jacket, because summer is beautiful. I mean, it's hot, okay, but you can, like you said, you can go to as well to the ocean, the sea any day, anytime. So I can go in the morning, go in the night. It's always good, and you can But sometimes there are as well, you know, the bath, the thermal bath. When you can go there, some like Iceland, we have it here, lost in the nature. So you can go take a nice bath, but it's not the same as ocean. It's just blocked. Ocean is give you this vastity. Ocean cities give you this endless vastity. And it's a beautiful, as well, like, you know, to release all the thoughts, the negativity, the negative energy, just let it go with the waves. So that's what Suldusk as well can do. Just releasing all the negative emotion.
I love that you understand that, because
I feel that when I listen to you.
Crystalline, the second single, it's very much like it's all about ocean energy. And the first album had a song called Nazare, which was, again, my love for the ocean and when I would play that, it would relax me, and because I would be thinking images of the ocean. That's in sound, you know, in a sound way, to create that feeling of being there. Yeah, you know, and I'm so glad that you understand that.
And you made it, because as like you said, with Crystalline as a second single, that's what you perceive. So let's say that if people, they are, I don't know, maybe they live throughout close to the sea, close to the ocean, but let's admit it, it's winter some places. Just even put out they can go to the ocean, just put it there. But even just, you know, for meditation or for relaxing, you have like a little bit of anxiety. It's just letting go and remember and feel almost the sound of the waves. Because, like you said, if you can picture, because it's sometimes not everyone is you know, it's good to picture something, visualize it. But with Crystalline, you can. Even the most unable person in the world, they're like, I can't visualize. You can, because this energy is so deep. Because maybe from you and everyone in the band as well, but especially from you have this lot of energy coming from the sea. And when you are somewhat has the energy, especially, you know, like in the healing world, in the holistic world, in the spiritual world, it goes into the music. It goes into so of course we can perceive it. Of course we can perceive it, and that's one of the most.
Yeah, that makes me feel good, because that's one of the goals. Because when people say, "Oh, you're a musician," it's about sound art. Yeah, it's about more than just a song. It's about creating something, and that's what you're thinking about. So I'm so happy to hear that you connect with that.
Because like after that you release like mythical creature. These are creature of the sea. This mythical creature, or is inspired by other, I don't know, mythical.
I think for me, mythical creature is more about metaphor, about being different, just being the different one. You know, like we grow up, we have to go to school, we have to conform, we have to be the same as everybody. Yeah. And some of us, we can't. Exactly. We might try, but we're just different, and we're outsiders. And that's what mythical creatures are, is when all the outsiders get together
and they're mythical.
You know, it becomes beautiful. And
it becomes a part of your.
Really, for me, that's really what that's kind of talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. And I'm concerning about, because of course we're going to speak about the album because of course it's out now. In the lyric wise, what the other song goes, let's say, into exploration of the main topic about it. Because of course, like we said, there is the water behind it, but there's something more like that you talk about it for people that maybe never listened to all Anthesis yet.
I think the biggest, and I didn't realize that it wasn't. I mean, people say, "What's the album about?" Only when I listened to it again and I really absorbed the songs,
Yeah.
I thought this is about grief, sadness,
Yeah.
acceptance,
It's important.
growth.
Yeah.
About finding beauty, even when things are brutal.
Yeah.
And that seems to be the theme, is don't lose hope, even though things can be very, very difficult and we go through pain because we're humans. We learn to overcome pain, and we have to understand ourselves.
Exactly.
To empower ourselves by self-reflection, finding healing where we can, in nature, in the ocean. And they're the themes, you know, they're the big life themes. And not losing hope, I think, you know, even though there's a lot of expression of pain and you know, I rise above is one of the lines in Anthesis. Yeah, it's
going out.
When I was down, I could have gone down. I didn't want to stay down. I had to be down for a bit, but you have to rise above. You have to find something. So I think a lot of us can relate to the universal human the human experience.
Yeah, human life. Yeah. So it's novels everyone can relate, no matter what it is about. And of course now this album has to perform live, because that's what is left. So I read about some tour that is going on. It's gonna be in Australia, this tour, at the beginning.
Say that again.
I said this tour is gonna be in Australia, or
the tour is we're going to do a big launch here in Melbourne on May the 10th.
Okay.
But then we're thinking of going around Australia just a little bit, because people keep saying, come, we're waiting. And we want to do that and meet our people. And then later in the year, hopefully Europe, and maybe play at a couple of festivals if an opportunity. So we're talking to people about that. So I hope so too.
Yeah, so let's say by the end of 2024, we're going to see each other some places lost. Maybe if there is a coast or a beach, we're going to go to the water, have a bath into the water, swim into
We'll go.
Yeah, we're going to say that publicly. Other than Emily said publicly. So that's enough.
I hope so.
Me too. And of course, this album is out. People can buy it from, I think, any platform, digitally, physically as well, throughout your website and Napalm, I guess.
Yes, it's all out there. And I think for a lot of people in Australia, they're like, oh, we want to get it here locally. So I'll be putting some stuff up on Bandcamp and on our website. So I'll be doing announcements for that. And
that's amazing.
That's this week.
So you have to enjoy now, because I'm not going to ask if you're writing another album. You have to enjoy this album. The Anthesis is out. You are going out. It's time to touring. It's time to spread this ocean energy, let's say. I mean, Anthesis is I know that. So I know, and I knew, and I will knew Suldusk is not going to be just this. And there's so many things that I want to speak about Suldusk, you know, just even because I think every song, everything can go deep and in details, and it's amazing. And maybe, who knows, further in the month, in a couple of months after you touring, we can catch up again and do like how did the Australian tour, and you can bring as well the other people in the band if you want, so we can have like a super interactive.
100%, and I know that they really want to be more involved too, and be more
Because,
present as well.
Yeah, you know, digging as well about as well, you know, their own background, musical background, but as well because we needed the first interview with you to let people know Suldusk, so we can speak as well, like, you know, about the songwriting, the from guitar, I mean everything, violin, so everything. But I know, and I really advise from me as a just Ada, so just me, to really listen to just, and especially absorb the energy of Suldusk, because it's not only music, it's energy that it comes from you. And I'm perceiving this energy when talking now, like you have the water in you. I mean, which sign are you? Because
I'm an earth sign, but
okay,
but
feeded by water.
But I still, I don't know. I might have some water signs.
Yeah,
in the moon or something.
Yeah.
What are you? Are you a water sign?
Scorpio. Yeah.
You're a Scorp. Okay.
One of the weirdest and toughest. Yeah. But I'm digging into the water. I live into the water. But as well, I have a lot of the earth. I love putting my hand into the soil and feel it, the grounded one, and dig into the soil, even with my own bare hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that I think
and you know.
Yeah.
Water and earth.
Yeah.
Make nice mud.
Yeah. That's why. Amazing interview. That's why you see, Amelia. It was meant to be. It was meant to be.
Yes.
And, I mean, today in Europe, I think everywhere. I don't know if it's Women's Day, so happy Women's Day today.
Oh yeah, happy Women's Day. Thank you for everything that you do,
and for you as well. And say that I'm gonna wish you a beautiful evening for you and a long day for me. So it was a pleasure.
Great day.
Meeting you. A huge hug, Emily, and let's stay in touch, because of course we have to stay in touch. And
100%. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity to talk. And I wish you well, and we will meet again.
Yeah, for sure. That's written in the stars, in the water. It's written in the ocean. It's there with the next tide.
Thank you so much.
So much. Bye, dear. Bye.